just think all of the original 3 should have Haki.
As Nami is, she ain't got no business doing it.
So, I'm not saying Emperor, I'm saying observation. If fucking Usopp is such a coward too.
Usopp steps the fuck up.
So does Nami!
Nami steps up when a kid gets hurt. Nami is willing to hurt her own comrades to get the job done. Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
She especially doesn't
So
need
does
armament
Blackbeard.
Haki.
Blackbeard has Haki.
Yeah, but Blackbeard is a true blue goddamn villain.
Oh my god.
He's gotta have an ace up his sleeve.
Damn it. You guys are I don't understand why you guys dislike the idea of Nami having Haki so much.
I mean, I'm not against it.
It feels like it is by the excuses you're trying to make for it.
I'm just trying to justify Usopp. That's all I've been trying to do.
I'm cool with Usopp having
I've
Haki.
just been trying to justify
Dude,
Usopp.
I'm not saying he shouldn't. I get...
Over here mad as fucking Usopp for no reason.
I'm not mad at Usopp. I agree Usopp should have it, but so should Nami. If Usopp gets it, so should Nami.
But your reason is that because Nami was one of the first.
Yeah, it's just sort of like an honor thing.
How many of you stop playing with the gun?
Yasop has had observation Haki.
Yep.
So for Usopp to have it, that kind of makes sense because they have a history of people in the family using it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if Haki's genetic though.
I feel like it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it would make sense for her to have some sort of Haki.
Nami hasn't shown a reason to have Haki. I'm sorry, she hasn't. Usopp's Haki activated when he was trying to get a good read on where Sugar was.
Sugar. I feel like it's kind of balanced out because Nami has her staff and she has the little cloud baby.
She has Zeus.
That's true.
Panthers lost against the Tigers.
The Tigers? The Bengals? Damn, there goes another one.
21-42.
Jesus! I'm gonna be pouting. I gotta watch the highlights.
Big ass, I get that ooh, baby. Big ass, I get that ooh.
What's up, everybody? It's another Final Thoughts Media production. Welcome into the barbershop.
How could this happen? How could this happen?
We have
They better, you know, we don't have to call them. We just don't have to call them.
Are we calling
I can't rely on the text right now. Who am I calling? Karen responds.
She is reliable.
Hey, hon, you okay?
Hey, homegirl, hop on the Discord right quick. We gotta talk to y'all.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna follow that. Let me turn on the light.
Go on, turn that Discord on. We got
We're on.
grievances.
We're on now.
We got grievances.
Was it worth the $30 to you?
Oh yeah, it was worth the $30. Shit.
Okay, one sec. I'll call you on there.
All right. Well, we're already on the Discord. We're just waiting for you guys.
Okay. I'll get on Discord. One sec.
All right, see ya.
Ooh-wee.
What? Woo.
Caitlin's got issues.
I see that.
Woo.
I thought I was fucking feeling froggy after that.
Go for it.
All right. We can hear you. We're all good.
Are we recording?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yay.
Honestly,
Okay,
Why?
let's start off with when the fuck did this movie take place in the
It's
canon?
after Wano.
Okay, but how is it after Wano? If
You
fucking-
saw Gear 5, Luffy.
And I saw Jinbei, who shouldn't be on the crew until after Wano.
Why the fuck is Big Mom still alive?
Yeah. Move the laptop so that it's like right here. Okay, babe?
That movie broke canon.
No, okay, so Jinbei is on. Jinbei's.
So it takes place both before Wano and after Wano. It's not canon. I got the highest security level from Longfellow.
But
I've been with it for like 15
It's after Wano. Stop bullshitting.
Yeah,
after
it's
Wano.
very clearly after Wano, but how the fuck is Big Mom alive?
We don't know.
Last time I checked, that bitch got blasted by a satellite laser.
Well, by all technical counts, we don't know if she's dead. We just know she's defeated.
She's definitely in lava right now.
We don't know if she's dead. It's Big Mom. Come on now.
Oda
Give her some fucking credit.
Oda better do something.
Give her some
Okay.
fucking credit.
Oda better do something.
Okay, my issue with the movie, and I know it's not going to be anybody else's issue. Okay, so why did they hire an English voice actress for Uda, who's a singer, and then not record any of the songs in English?
Yeah.
Because they'll be damned if they let some English speaker cover their Japanese music.
Yeah, I told Kayla and Chris yesterday that Otto didn't want somebody dubbing those, and so because she's a huge Japanese singer, they heard her wish. I told y'all that.
I didn't hear. I wasn't there for that, bro.
Karen.
That bothered me. Okay, never mind. I guess I was wrong.
Karen. Record on your side if you can, so that way I can get a clear thing of y'all too.
I think we need. Are y'all on a computer? Because this is kind of messing up here.
It is in a computer. It is in a computer.
Yeah, it is on a computer.
I didn't bring mine. We could try Discord on my phone again.
That's fine. I don't care.
Chris, I think you got to record because I don't.
I am recording. I was saying record y'all side so I can.
Y'all hear us?
Hello?
Y'all hear us?
Yes, you sound so much better.
I don't know why.
I mean, it was. Yeah, I wonder why it's the mess up between the computers instead of the phones.
But
Okay.
it was bad on the phone yesterday.
Yeah, it was. And we're using the exact same phone that we had problems with.
Discord is.
Discord's weird.
Speaking of Discords, can we talk about being a Twitch streamer?
That shit was great. That entire opening.
She was a Twitch. She might as well have said, "Don't forget to like and sub."
That was great. I love that shit. Like, she was 100%. They said, you know what? We're going to have a music video in the first couple seconds.
That movie was basically a really long music video.
At what point did y'all realize that she does sing every 10 minutes?
Yeah,
Oh no, we knew that.
yeah. It's the movie was a really long music video.
It really is.
I loved the movie. I loved the movie, and I get why they didn't want to record the song in English to, honor the idol's wishes. But like it still sucks to me. You hired an English voice actress who is also a singer, and you don't record any of the songs in English. Like
I mean, she covered one.
She did?
She did.
Where?
It was on Twitter. I saw it. That's why I was so worried that the songs were going to be in English.
Well, send me a link to that whenever you get a chance.
I got you.
Thanks. But yeah, just like that was my one big issue, and also like, okay, the ending where they figured out like how everything worked was so hand wavy.
Oh my god.
Observation hockey don't make no sense, bro.
Yeah,
that
Katakuri, I can see through the eyes of my sister.
that ancestral relationship right there.
What relationship?
The relationship between Katakuri and fucking what's her goddamn face?
Branch.
Thank you.
Kool-Aid.
Oh, that's a big brother and big sister relationship.
That is
Yeah, like Fox and Chris are just being weird.
That's incest.
No,
They're just being weird.
That shit was.
They're just being weird.
No, you have to admit. You remember the little girl from the whole cake arc? She's like, I want to make my big brother happy. That was weird.
Nothing in that art goes incestuous.
Nothing at all. Fox and Chris are just weirdos.
Whatever y'all say, let's keep going.
Looks at his face, the moment his little sister looks at his face, she instantly disowns him. Exactly like an abusive family member would.
It's true. It's true. It's true. That is true.
That entire family is about abusive relationships, and so you see these rare pairs of like siblings that just kind of just get along with each other, which is Oven and Bruley and Katakuri, because they have like 60 other fucking siblings, and it's very apparent a lot of them don't like each other.
It's true.
That is true.
I was also like
What's
that.
the fucking put her hair up because people kept making fun of her eye. Even her own mother, the giant fucking troll that she is, made fun of her fucking third eye.
Okay, why was Big Mom there? That made zero sense. Fuck that. No, this movie broke canon.
It was literally so that way that they could explain why these guys were over at the island.
Well, they could have just said they ended up because, like, if you look at the what's it called the cover stories, you know how there's a cover story between every chapters. It like we know that the Big Mom pirates went on their own adventures.
Now let me also say this.
Yeah, they should currently be squaring up with German 66.
Yes,
right
they
now.
should be. They should be. Now, well, some of them are, but now
Katakuri was there.
yes,
squaring up.
Yeah, again, I understand, but also remember this. You have to remember this. Every last person except for Vivi and Sabo got a check today.
Shut up, Chris.
All of them was in there. Every last
And
Smoker was there. Smoker.
I am actually surprised they didn't put Sabo in there.
I'm
Because
glad they
they're-
didn't.
be-
I'm
they're-
so glad they didn't.
They're not trying. That probably be the one thing that they're not trying to make canon of and say that they're still alive because at this point every Vivi and Sabo are dead.
Don't try to put logic in this.
They're dead.
It's a movie. There's
Yeah,
nothing
so
canon
is
about
Big
it.
Mom.
No, Big Mom's not canonly dead. She's just been stabbed.
She is in a magma pit.
She's just been stabbed.
She is in a magma pit with
And-
Kaido at Wano.
And she's Big Mom. Big Mom and Kaido.
It at least shows some battle scars or something. The boys are back in town, bro, and they tougher than hell.
To be fair, the only reason they showed Big Mom was to show that Big Mom pirates were receiving and watching the broadcast.
They could have done that without her.
Was also watching and to get Katakuri.
Yeah.
They could have done that shit without her.
Yeah.
They didn't need her to be there. They
It's
didn't
Big
need her.
Mom. Everyone wanted to see Big Mom. Like,
I would have rather wanted to see Smoker.
actually, we didn't even see Kaido.
Yeah, that's all right.
That is, you know what? That is weird.
Kaido and Big Mom were in the same magma pit.
They're fucking down there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fucking Dogtooth is his son, so.
Shut the fuck up.
Katakuri coming in clutch with Shanks.
Oh my god.
Also, that weird relation, those weird lines between Usopp and his dad and Yasa.
God, no! I was pissed! That had me pissed!
Usopp, y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta understand. Usopp secretly told his dad, he said, "We will have words the next time I see you."
Nah. He should have been like, I'm
I'ma find you.
I'm going to
I'ma
deck
find you.
and deck the ever living crap out of you.
I will find you. Best beware. Because Captain Usopp is on the prowl.
Oh my goodness, that pissed me off. I ain't gonna front. Man, that whole you're right though, Fox. That thing was so hand wavy that it's not even funny. Hey, let's just use observation hockey can do literally anything.
But you gotta understand, observation hockey is A+.
I can see through the eyes of another. Motherfucker, how?
When? That would have been useful so many times.
Hello?
That would have been so useful so many times.
Yeah, it's interesting that this movie remembers that Usopp has observation. And I guess in this movie he has pretty good control of it too.
Okay,
See,
if Usopp has hockey,
No, he does.
he's had hockey for a long time.
Oh, he literally, he
No,
does have hockey.
I'm saying if Usopp has hockey, Nami should have hockey. But they're longer than him.
So what?
Okay, so why does he get? Why are we so against Nami having hockey?
Because there's no reason for it.
there's no reason for him to have hockey. He can
Usopp
just
is
be
a sniper.
That's-
He needs vision. He needs good vision.
Observation hockey.
What do you think? A thief would be great having a thief would very much could be useful to have hockey.
She hasn't stolen shit in years.
Son, Nami lets people do shit for her. She's not a
She should have
fighter.
Emperor's hockey.
No.
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 You know how much of a coward she is?
So is Usopp.
Usopp has observation.
He doesn't need hockey either.
He's a sniper.
She's a
Fox.
fucking
She is a boss
Do you know how much?
ass bitch.
Do you know how
tells
much
people what to
observation
do.
hockey would be?
She is a
Do you know how
nigger.
much we're figuring out the weather, do you know how well observation hockey would be good for?
She literally
She
has
needs to see it. She needs to be around
And
it.
she's a sniper. How is that any fucking different?
He's a shooter, right?
And she's
a shooter. What you mean?
What you mean? Know the weather.
He needs good aim.
And she could. Do you know how good observation hockey would help with for knowing the weather?
Observation, maybe, but the Conqueror spirit?
Okay, maybe not conquerors, but okay, maybe not conquerors hockey.
Come on, Fox.
Okay, fine, whatever, fucking whatever.
What were you gonna say? Say what
But
you were gonna say.
if not I know not conquerors hockey now. I am sorry
You're
for
fine,
saying
you're
that.
fine, it's
Forgive me.
There are only
But if he gets to have observation hockey, she should have observation hockey too.
But she doesn't need hockey.
He doesn't either.
No. Hang on. Let me put a point in it. There are 3 types of hockey: armament, observation, and conquerors. Conquerors are for the people like fucking Luffy and Zoro,
I get that.
who had that dog in them.
I get
No. Hang on. Now you've got people like Jinbei, like Sanji, and like Zoro, who the only person that I could honestly say should probably have it as well, but doesn't, is Chopper, who have
Chopper! Get the fuck out of my face! No!
Listen to what I'm saying. Should have it for armament hockey.
I'm starting right there.
Hang on. Let me finish.
No. If Chopper gets to fucking have hockey, so should Nami.
She doesn't fight.
Yes, she does. She was literally in the movie fighting.
She doesn't do enough to have hockey. Shit.
Bullshit.
She doesn't.
You guys are hand waving shit so much.
She doesn't. Like, she
guys
doesn't.
are hand waving
If
so
anything,
much.
if there's one crew member that could use some hockey, it's probably fucking Robin.
That is one of
Okay,
Well, no, I couldn't say that either because she doesn't fight directly. The people that fight directly are the ones that get hockey, armament, and that. Now, again, people who don't fight directly.
He doesn't fight directly.
That's what I'm saying.
Usopp doesn't fight directly.
Usopp doesn't fight directly. But it's easy. He needs the vision. He's got the
She could use vision too.
But what is she really observing? She's observing the known place.
So is Usopp.
No, he is observing shit that's farther away that he can't see.
But
she is.
so can she with the fucking weather.
She's had.
You were
Train.
Children, please. Children, she doesn't need.
Children, please.
Fuck ladies.
Children, please.
You're like, fuck the women. They shouldn't have hockey.
We are grown ass menses.
That are arguing about a cartoon.
We are grown ass men.
That are arguing about a cartoon.
Let's dial it down several notches.
You are literally the worst out of all of us.
Yeah, you were literally just screaming at me for saying that.
Several notches. And then more.
All right,
Let's calm down.
Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Karen, Mikkel, y'all gotta say some stuff because we have literally taken over this. For the
You
past 10
Negroes won't let them. Let them speak.
You just can't hear them.
That's why we had stopped talking. So please continue.
Okay, so one of the things that was really jarring for me is I did not like the 3D sequences. I thought they did a really, really good
I was
job
getting-
with like the animation.
I was getting Hatsune Miku vibes out of it.
She looked like Hatsune Miku or something.
She did.
Got me stressed.
Now. I got a question for you guys. If Uta was a Marine, what would the fuck would have happened?
Bruh, the world is fucked. She needed to be stopped.
Her devil fruit is up there with like sugars and being like so totally broken in the right hand. Like if you think about sugar's devil fruit, it turns you into a toy, but also makes it so that people who knew you don't remember you, and also makes it so that she can control you, and also makes it so that she stops aging at a point. Her fucking fruit is ridiculous.
It is.
Uta's is like the god tier devil fruit.
They really are. 'Cause
Okay, another question I have about the movie is how were the elders not asleep either?
That's what I was asking Chris. They should have
no, because they didn't hear her original song.
They heard her singing then.
They heard her singing at the end whenever
She
everything
was her music.
What were you saying? What you guys saying?
Maybe they got that hockey that can help prevent that.
Say again.
Maybe Maybe they got that hockey that can help prevent that. We really don't know much about.
Flawless logic. Flawless logic.
That's true. That makes a good point. He makes a good point. As hand wavy as it is a good point.
We really don't know much about them at all, though.
Know which fruit she has. It seems to be that if you're prepared for it, you're fine, like the admirals and Shanks. But if you're not, like the Straw Hats were, you're fucked.
Okay. Speaking of the admirals and Shanks, that man Kizaru wasn't ready.
Bruh.
That man Fujitora wasn't ready.
Man said, sit down.
Civilians. Oh wait, we might need to kill all the civilians. Fujitora, what side are you on?
For real. Man,
Fujitora said, all right, I'm going to kill everybody. I'm going to draw my sword. Shanks said, I beg your pardon?
sit down.
Fujitora said, you good, bro? You good.
We have too many people around to make
He was bullshit.
He was. He knew
He was bullshit.
He knew he couldn't take that. Shoot.
Let me make myself look good right quick.
I love how Kizaru tried to stand tall, though. That man was about to buckle. That man was about to...
Kizaru was with the shits.
He said, I did. You got a sword up to my throat. I am good. I made a light and I'm scared of you.
He's getting flashbacks to
Ben Beckman did the same shit in the movies. Kizaru had straight up PTSD. He said, oh shit, I go Ben Beckman. Let me calm down.
Now we understand really what they were dealing with.
Let me
now
calm
we
down.
know why they stopped. Because it would have been some bad shit happening if Shanks' crew would have went on the offensive.
Oh yeah. Bruh, can you imagine what's about to happen at the last fucking movie? All right, can you imagine what's about to happen in this last movie?
I don't know if there is going to be another movie.
There should be.
There might be.
There'll probably be one.
I won't throw it off the table. But I won't be mad if there isn't.
Imagine if they ended the series with a movie.
I don't want them to do that. Because Attack on Titan's doing that shit and I'm not about it.
I stopped watching. I'm sorry.
I don't like it.
I'm sorry.
I don't. Yeah, it's whatever.
I stopped watching after part 1.
We ain't even worried about Attack on Titan right now.
We are talking about One Piece. The One Piece. The One Piece is real.
Oh my god. And y'all misled me. Y'all misled me.
No, they didn't.
No, shut up. This has nothing to do with you because you're happy with it. Y'all misled me.
I picked up on what you and Karen said yesterday.
Get more information. Man, I knew we was trying to make another era. That shit was already known.
Luffy want to throw a party.
You know, because of what color he is. He's black and white.
He has never said that he's wanted to make a new era. That has never come up.
Sure.
Yeah, he's never really said it.
Implied. It's implied.
I mean, he technically has never said it.
It doesn't matter if you say it, it's implied.
He said to start a new era, just like you.
It has been like the person who wants to become is the most free. It has never been like he wanted to create a new era. That I've never heard him say that.
Makes a point.
My thing is this.
Also, this explains why he was so insistent to get a musician on his crew.
Yep. Uta influenced his decision to get a musician, and he finally got one with the fucking 8th member.
Yeah.
But here's my thing. Here's my thing about Luffy saying that. When Luffy told the crew what his dream was, Nami said, "That's just like you." So, Luffy wanting to start a new era?
I don't think that's
Has he ever acted like that?
I don't think that's his dream. I think that's an addition to it, though. Just like becoming the king of the pirates.
I still think that man wants to throw the biggest party in the history of the world, and everybody's invited.
I think the era thing comes with the war. I think if you look at Luffy and you look at sort of the Emperor he's probably closest in personality to, Big Mom, they kind of have the same goal, just in very different ways of achieving it. Big Mom wants to somehow unite all races in the world under her control, which is why she has that fucking book that just categorizes different types of people, and then just has kids with different types of races. Luffy wants to create the world's biggest party to unite people in a new era.
Is it to unite people or to just have everybody have a good time?
Again, so if that's
you don't care about the aftermath?
no, because if that's the case, then this is hella foreshadowing.
To be fair, Luffy, that may be Luffy's goal. He's king of the pirates. He can finally make pirates organized, and that could be the real era of peace.
Wait, say what, Karen?
So what I was saying is that actually might be Luffy's plan, is to like become king of the pirates and make pirates organized. Have pirates have like one true like leader to make a final era of like peace, you know?
I think that's reaching because Luffy already has a big ass fleet already, and he says, "I ain't worried about y'all. I'm chilling."
Like he left that to Bartolomeo and just said, "Fuck it, y'all good."
I don't know. I don't know what. I just think Luffy's like, once Luffy becomes king of the pirates, he's like, okay, cool, time to go home now. Like, I don't think he's gonna do anything after.
No, he has to because he does have a dream that he's trying to achieve. That's not king of the pirates.
I think your king of the pirates is the prerequisite.
Which again, now I'm saying that if it's true what you say, Kaylin, that he's just trying to make a big party, then that's foreshadowing as hell. Because as Karen said, everyone that has tried has failed. I mean, like fuck, we just saw it. Uta tried to make a world of peace from fucking music. One of the single most beloved languages ever.
I'm just going off of what Nami said.
Like how would he do that by becoming king of the pirates? What changes that from anybody else that's ever tried?
Well, I don't know if anybody that's tried to be king of the pirates wants to throw a big ass party.
It's already starting to beat up the competition. So.
Like king of the pirates to Luffy is just the freest person in the world. What does the freest person in the world do?
Get $2.6 billion.
Go wherever the fuck. Bitches. He can basically go wherever the fuck he wants, and nobody's gonna stop him. He might just be going around throwing parties with everybody. Who's gonna stop him?
I mean, who's really gonna stop him now?
Fair point.
To be honest, like, what's the difference?
You're the freest person in the world. Well, Luffy hasn't been everywhere yet.
No, he hasn't. But again,
you got to get that fun piece real quick.
He's literally
he's the weeds here. I think we need to ask the most important question. Did Uta die at the end?
Yeah, she gone.
She gone. She gone?
She gone. She gone, bro. You saw the Hairy Pirates surrounding that casket. She gone, bro. And then you saw her singing her little song, and then she vanished into the ether. Oh, she gone. She ain't coming back.
Now, to be fair, she had
body. Did not see the body, and so I told Mikkel we're gonna find out in 2.5 years if she's alive or dead.
And okay, so you gotta understand, this movie isn't canon, but Uta's character is. So she's probably alive in the manga?
Yeah, she's probably alive in canon.
When Shanks and Luffy clash, which I know they will, we're gonna see Uta on the crew probably of the rest of the
Uta probably chilling with Shanks' crew.
She's gonna be super limited. Like, this is gonna be like she overexerted herself for so many years, and like she's only able to like do so.
Damn, what's gonna happen in the next?
Okay, so Uta's character is canon, but is that fruit of hers also canon? Because
probably
that is a big problem.
Now, just think about that in your next game.
Oh, Uta's not gonna be playable. She's not gonna be playable.
You sure?
Positive.
Well, because that's the thing. Her that wouldn't work only because Uta's power isn't.
She puts folks to sleep and puts them in her world.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Actually, there's something, Mikkel.
Got that genjutsu.
Mikkel. We gotta talk about this real quick. Uta is the CEO of Sele. She is trying to send everyone to the primordial soup.
No.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes.
She doesn't want the human
She is the spearhead of the Human Instrumentality Project. It all makes sense now.
When she started singing and a demon came out, yeah, that makes sense.
30 ships there to send every single fucking Navy person. You do not care. This woman is about to fucking kill half.
Oh yes.
Oh man! Speaking of which, we got to see old boy again.
Who's old boy?
Like,
The Celestial
Plan-
Dragon.
Oh yeah, Charlos. We got to see Charlos.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Shout out to Charlos, bro.
You want to know? I will say something. That demon that they had at the end, that was really cool design. I'll give them that.
Top Musica.
Yeah, Top Musical was a cool design.
That girl Uto was possessed by the Holy Spirit.
I will tell you that Top Musica, that was, I love that. I love that.
That looked like that could have been like a creature in like Persona or something.
That girl was singing in tongues.
He honestly
Yeah,
reminds
she was singing in Nordic runes.
I looked up that song. It's done by the composer who does the music for Attack on Titan, which is why it's sung like Otto sings it, but it's written by the person who did it.
Damn. You know what? He looks a lot. The demon looks remind me a lot of what's his face? Keyboard Teeth.
Have you seen it?
What is his name?
He reminded me of that final boss in Sonic Generations.
Long Arm Tribe. What's his name?
Who? Scratchman?
Yeah, Scratch.
Scratch Man Up Poo.
Thank you, Scratch Man of Food.
He's so freaky looking. I can't with him.
Racist.
Fuck you.
That's exactly what a normal citizen in One Piece says. They're so freaky looking.
What is?
Scratchman Apu. Fox is racist as shit, bruh. He thinks he's weird looking. That could be your best friend right there, bro. But you won't approach him because he gives you...
Kaylin, if I wouldn't approach people that are freaky looking, I wouldn't be friends with you, Kaylin.
Why you gotta be like that, Fox?
You gotta say he's got you there, my guy.
Why you gotta be like that, Fox?
Why
Why you gotta be like that, Fox?
You burnt.
What'd you say, Mikkel?
I said, is Kalen okay? That was a massive.
I think I'll survive.
Yeah, that. Yup.
That was as hot as fucking oven lighting Sanji's leg on fire.
Oh,
Bro,
my
why
God.
was... Oh my god, I saw Oven, I'm like, shit. What the fuck? I was asking that a lot. What the fuck was going on?
Yeah.
He gets more to do in this movie than he ever.
It's true. Oven played a big part in this movie.
Yeah, it was so random.
That oven was the one. Like Bruley makes sense because she was a big part of it. Katakuri makes sense, but Oven was just kind of there chasing Pound.
Yeah, there were other members of the Big Mom Pirates I would have rather have seen.
What's wrong
Like
with
this
Oven?
We saw Pero.
We did see Pedro Sparrow. A little bit, but we saw him. We also saw Big Mom. What's up with that?
Oh my God.
That still bothers the shit out
Just
of
get
me.
off the topic. Good lord.
What's up with that?
That bothers the shit.
I find it so funny though that Big Mom's Forever Crew is probably like the most reputable fucking Forever Crew in the series. Because you notice not a single fucking person from Kaido's crew showed up in this movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, here's my thing about that. Wano's still going on in the anime.
No,
Whole Cake Island was finished, so
But why was Gear 5 in there?
Yeah, exactly. Why is Jinbei here?
That is also.
y'all gotta understand, man. This is all just marketing.
It's true.
Goddamn.
It's true. They just wanted to show. It was one big music video. They just wanted to show cool stuff.
Oh, speaking of which, Mikkel, Karen.
Yeah.
What did y'all think of the main villain of the story?
Bad parenting.
Thank you. Fuck Gordon.
Yeah, Gordon.
Fuck Gordon.
Everything was that weird Frankenstein-looking dude's fault.
Gordon.
I know, but I'm saying he looked like a fucking. He looked like Dollar Store Frankenstein.
I'm like, bro, that thing just destroyed your entire kingdom. Why are you keeping the notes?
What do you guys say? We can't say it again.
Gordon comes out of this looking actually pretty good because he was the king of that nation, saw it get fucking destroyed in one night, and still took care of that little girl for years. Gordon was the MVP, and even then, he went against him. He was like, please, just save her. Just save my daughter. Gordon comes out looking really nice. I thought he was going to be the big man, but he actually was like, please, for the love of
Gordon,
God's sake.
all of this shit happened because Gordon is a fucking idiot, Mikkel. I'm sorry.
Honestly, I'm gonna be straight honest. I 100% saw that Uta was gonna be the villain because I was like, as soon as we saw that she was doing shit that was way outside of the realm of possibility, I'm like, okay, even for One Piece, this is a bit much. I'm like, she's gonna turn.
I thought Uta was going to be manipulated or something.
Okay, I knew she was gonna be the antagonist, but I don't think she was technically the villain.
You good?
I remember in the trailers there was the scene, we saw the scene, you know, where she's like, Luffy, I'm so sorry, and she starts crying, and then you see all like the weird energy and everything. That was in one of the trailers, so I'm like, oh, her powers are gonna go out of control, and she's not gonna be able to control shit. So I saw that twist coming. Remember, I did say that. If we all remember back and Passive was talking about it, I did say that.
I don't remember this.
Well,
I believe you. I'm just saying.
Well,
Gotta get Fox's accolades.
I have to take something when you guys aren't screaming at me for being wrong about stuff.
We're not saying you're wrong. We're just trying to justify like Usopp has freaking Naki.
No. We 100% said he was wrong when he said that she should have Congress talking.
Yeah, you're wrong as fuck for that one, buddy.
Yeah, and I admit I was wrong.
And I'm gonna keep reminding that to you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
What were y'all saying over there?
Looking bitch.
Oh my god.
What were y'all saying? Be mad.
We were saying that Utsa's not a villain, she's an angel. But her powers don't actually go out of control until the minute. Like
She knew what the fuck she
has
was
a
doing.
lot of control over her powers.
But her powers actually never go out of control.
She knew
I
what
like
the
how
fuck
they
she was doing.
imply that there's something wrong with the wake shroom. When Sanji first sees it in the cooler, it immediately throws it away.
Yeah, I told Fox that.
Which is important because this is a person who uses just about everything to cook with if it's edible. And so you're like, okay, well, something must be obviously fucked up with that mushroom if you just threw it away.
I told myself, I said, Sanji would never.
Fox, I'm gonna get you a fidget toy. I swear to God, man.
This thing's funny. I like how heavy it is.
Did you like that Robin was able to read that language? Robin coming in clutch again?
Yep.
Always.
Most definitely.
Always.
Nope.
The homies turn into Kratos say, read it, boy.
Oh my God.
That's Robin. She's Atreus.
I didn't understand the points of those golems.
It was for fighting. It was literally just to show cool action scenes.
Oh my God.
Now, here are my grievances. Here are my other grievances.
I'm about to say that. You already had a bunch. We have 37 minutes of you screaming.
I kind of wish I saw Luffy do a bit more.
Yeah.
I know he wasn't going to fight Uta, but I'm just like, damn, man, I ain't seeing Luffy do much. I kind of wish I
This is
saw.
actually interesting, and I was thinking about this during the movie. They realistically cannot avoid fighting anymore.
Mm-hmm.
What did he say?
They kept Luffy away from the action.
He's too strong. Yeah.
I love how he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna hit you because my hits hit like a pistol.
I mean, he's always said that when he was a kid.
As a kid, and how he got his first move, the Gum Gum Pistol. Because he said it to Shanks, and Shanks was like, all right, okay, whatever. You're 7 years old.
Well, now his hands really do hit like a pistol. They hit like a freaking bazooka.
Yeah, more than that.
He cannot fight because he's another level, which is weird to say. But he is really right now that nigga. He is.
Luffy is high-key the strongest man there. Without Shanks and Fujitora and Kizaru.
Yes. And Karen said something really smart. She said, well, she always says something really smart. But she said,
And that's actually a really smart way to write movies from here on out, is to make the antagonist a friend. Because he's not going to try and kill a friend.
right. It becomes an emotional sort of conflict instead of just a straight up, oh man, fucking Douglas Bullet out-brolied me.
Lost all hope. And they're doing what they think is best.
Right.
And that's a conflict that Luffy has had to deal with before, so it doesn't just come out of nowhere.
Right.
Uta sure did come out of nowhere.
Speaking of Broly, I looked it up. This movie is actually making bank. It's like outgrossing Broly in the first 3 days.
I'm not
Dragon Ball.
surprised. A lot of people like One Piece more than Dragon Ball. That's not that surprising.
Doing as well as it was. Because we were in a movie theater with just people, but it's already made like 10 million this weekend.
Oh,
You
speaking
gotta
of,
understand,
speaking of
a
which,
lot of those people that were in that movie were nostalgia guys.
That's-
Guys that watched that shit right from the beginning.
speaking of which, guess what, you guys? We had 15 people in our theater, including us.
Nice.
In 5.
We're 5, including us.
It wasn't live. It wasn't live enough.
It wasn't. I was expecting somebody to say something.
It ain't like Spider-Man was. Spider-Man was. Oh my God, Chris, you remember that night?
Bruh.
Shit,
Bruh.
we were wildin', bruh.
There's less people in the theater because God fucking damn it, if I have to spend another 2 hours with a child play and a parent going up and down the damn aisle to take the child out, I lose it. I'm
You a big
to go on the
That's not far.
first weekend.
This is
Really am. I really am. 'Cause there's going to be a lot of us. There's going to be a lot of kids.
Damn, Mikal. Yeah, okay, all right. Speaking of that, so you know how the movies show those little commercials that say "Don't talk in the movie theater."
Oh my God.
We saw that shit, and the person that they showed when they said "Don't talk in the movie theater" was a black woman. I'm like, damn. I'm like, God damn.
You guys did talk throughout the entire movie, though.
We did not.
Most of it.
No, we
No,
didn't.
we didn't.
No, we didn't.
We watched a good 85% of it.
We really didn't, Fox. You're bugging.
There were so many times I wanted to go. Now I will say that most of that movie was an LSD trip.
Yeah, true. It was.
But yeah, we wanted to talk a lot more.
Oh, but you better believe it.
We wanted to talk so much shit.
Hey man, shout out to Nitro. Setting up the Den Den Mushi. Go on. Start streaming. I got you. We live.
What did y'all think of the Gear 5?
I thought it was tastefully done into a thing that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, because if you had not read it and knew what it was, you would have thought it was something.
Color change.
They weren't all in our faces about it.
Exactly. Like it wasn't a thing of this is the what you call
It didn't. They didn't even do the drums of liberation.
No, this isn't the day. Hey, guess what?
We're pretty sure you niggas are following the manga,
So it's there.
So it's there.
Honestly, it didn't need to be there, but
It didn't need to be there, but this is after Wano. It wouldn't make sense for Luffy not to use it.
Well,
What?
what's interesting is like, it was going to be like a split, second. You see it when they're doing the color change, the big hit, and then it's gone. But they linger on that for a while.
They did linger on it.
Like the black and white color scheme. This is the first time it's ever been shown in any animation.
Oh yeah.
this is true. But it's not.
You even had the purple sash and everything.
But I wouldn't call it a debut though.
This so they just did the. They're just starting the Jinbei versus Who's Who fight where it gets revealed.
I saw the preview for that. Yeah.
So we probably won't see Gear 5 until next month, maybe May. So yeah, it's the first time it's been animated. I can't wait till it's actually animated though.
I can't wait till it too.
Oh my god.
I want to watch that.
Oh yeah, I'm watching that full episode.
Dum 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 dum.
Listen, we need to have one more movie. I don't care if it's about fucking Scopper Gavon, but we need one more movie where he uses that shit.
What you got against Scopper, bruh? What you got against Scopper in his stunner shades?
We're gonna get another movie because we have to at least get one last movie.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Luffy's mom.
Let me
Not happening.
let me stop you right there, Chris. Okay, so can we talk about the only piece of Shanks backstory we're ever gonna get?
Oh my god!
Y'all saw that little frame where it shows Roger and Rayleigh looking at Shanks, right? Who we believe is Shanks.
Yeah, so I read some promotional material that would have put out. He put out a lot of shit for this movie. But one of them talks about Shanks' backstory, and he says that Shanks was found by Roger and his crew as a baby in a treasure chest, just like Uda was. And
Oh,
the thought is they it's weird because they bring it up once, but the elders say she's part of a special family, the Figureland family, so we can't go against it. And the thought is that Shanks' might just be the child of a celestial dragon. That's part of it.
I told you, Shanks is an op.
We know.
Shanks is a snitch.
Nah, she's.
Like,
They
they
does what he wants.
won't notice it, but they say he's a part of the Figureland family, which first I don't know how the fuck they know that. But
They all have like split hair.
so it might be that. It might be that they split.
Well, we got me stressed.
I'm trying to figure out why she was in the chest though.
Okay, all right. I got another thing. There's something else I gotta point out. We gotta make a big shout out to our man Izuku Midoriya. He was in the movie. He told the homies, he's like, "This was fun, but I gotta go to work tomorrow."
He's like, I got work tomorrow in My Hero Academia.
I got bills to pay.
I was like, I literally leaned over to Kaylin. I'm like, you know that's you, right? Like that's exactly what you would do. You're like, it's been fun, but I got work in the morning.
But Mikkel, did you watch the Japanese or English version? Okay, so in the English version, that guy was voiced by Izuku.
Justin.
Yes, Justin Cook. They knew what the hell they were doing. Funimation knew what the fuck they were doing. They said, this guy looks a lot like Deku. Go on and get in the booth real quick. We'll pay you.
When Endeavor's fight against the Nobu, they had the Nazi-looking kid actually be voiced by the kid who did Nazi.
Lord have mercy.
This movie created more questions than it answered. It feels
No,
not really.
Now,
it's a One Piece movie.
I know. I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna answer every last one of y'all's questions right now, and I'm gonna make it so clear. In just a couple,
This is real!
I'm gonna make it so clear in the next 5 seconds.
How?
Oh.
It's not canon.
You see, that's what I meant.
That's
It's a
all.
movie.
There's no
It's a
questions.
movie.
There's no questions to be had. It's not fucking canon.
It's true. I mean, yeah.
Like
So
everything
basically,
that you're trying to make sense of, it's like it's not canon.
We just shouted at each other for 47 minutes straight for no reason.
No, we did it because we're weebs. We are literally grown ass men and women arguing about a cartoon.
Ooh, man, I'm stressed.
And a very, very well animated cartoon at that.
That I just can't get over how fucking cool Top Musica looked. That shit was cool looking.
Yeah, he did.
Like, doesn't it? You got. It looks like
I'm not docking it.
It looks like a persona. It looks like a persona monster, like a persona character.
Persona.
Yeah.
Persona.
Hell yeah. It was a good design. I loved it. Oh, my man got hamburger helper. That's what I'm having.
Honestly speaking, if they were gonna put Uda in a video game to play as, they would just have the monster come out and be like her helper or whatever.
Uda's too powerful to be playable. She's too powerful.
They're gonna nerf her. They'll put her in a game. With
Put her in Dance Revolution or whatever.
Oh my!
Or like Persona Dancing All Night with Uda, featuring Uda.
If they, if she showed up in the manga, she's just gonna have powers to make you sleepy. Like that's her thing. Like she's gonna show up in when we finally get a clash between Luffy's crew and the Shanks crew. Like we will know it will happen, and she's there. Her powers are just gonna be nerfed.
I don't agree with you on that, Fox. Not saying the nerf part. I'm saying I don't think that they're gonna go to blows. I truly don't think that Shanks.
Oh, they definitely need to go to blows, bro.
They might, but I don't think they will.
Luffy needs to take down every single powerful pirate to be the pirate king.
And didn't it say Shanks did an attack against one of Luffy's areas?
What?
Because there was some sort of clash between one of Shanks's crew and one of Luffy's side people.
Oh yeah, Bartolomeo. He showed up to Shanks' area, his turf, and he said, "Fuck you, bro. Luffy's the big man in town." That's not Luffy doing that. That's just Barto doing what Bartos do.
Dumb fanboy.
Just a fanboy fighting. He said, "I beg your pardon? You up here top notch?" Luffy senpai. That's the guy. That's the guy. And I will destroy this entire village to prove it.
Now,
I will kill in Luffy's name.
Speaking of Bartomella, I loved his voice actor.
Hell yeah, it was good.
I did not like Jinbei's voice actor.
I love Jinbei's voice in English. I love it.
Personally, my personal favorite voice actor in the English dub version. It's gotta be Brooke.
Oh hell yeah.
Brooke has the best voice actor, and out of all the English.
Ian Sinclair, that's his
Yeah,
name.
he's so perfect for the character. He delivers all the lines perfectly. He does the yo-ho-ho.
Whoever does Chopper, I like him.
Since we're talking about English voice actors, your girl knocked it out of the
She
park.
really did.
Yeah.
She knocked it out of the park, Fox.
What's the name again? So that
Her VTuber name is Monarch.
shout out to Monarch.
Karen McKell, y'all gotta hear Uta in English. She's good.
It really
She's
is.
really good.
Yeah.
It was really damn.
Yeah, they made her. She did really good. She sounded like so sinister and like when
Sad.
when she lost her mind and everything.
When she was pissed, you knew she was pissed. When she was teasing, you knew she was teasing.
No. She made the fact that I don't Frankie's voice a lot better.
Frankie's voice.
Thank God he did not speak that much.
I love Frankie's sub voice better than his English
Thank
voice.
goodness he did not speak that much.
I love Jinbei's voice though. It's badass.
Though that was
It suited him. It suited him. I fucks with it.
What y'all think?
Really did.
Yes,
He doesn't speak. We thought, of course, the Japanese cast is great. I'd be fine rewatching it in English because I like the English dub. And yeah, the voice that does Bro. So I already love Lisa's voice in Dragon Ball Super. So I know I love Bro.
Oh yeah, he is Whis.
I
Karen.
haven't heard much.
Karen.
I'm fucking here.
Oh damn.
I'm right here next to you. No, we're the same distance away from the laptop.
Well, damn.
I was just trying to get your voice out here because you haven't said much. Dang, I was just trying to be nice.
So you made Chris cry.
I'm talking this entire time, but y'all never stop talking. So I just end up talking to Mikkel. Mikkel ends up talking to me. And I'm trying to say something. You don't listen to me.
Karen, when it's us, you gotta fight. You gotta fight. You better scream at us.
Use that hockey that Nami doesn't have.
I am gonna beat you all like crumbs.
Okay, how did y'all feel about a grown-ass woman's voice coming out of a 7-year-old?
This is Japanese as fuck. I'm not mad at it.
I'm annoyed by it.
It's Japanese.
Yeah, that
That's
was
just run-of-the-mill Japanese shit.
that was weird. They were like,
They ain't got enough.
She didn't change her voice at all.
They ain't got enough kids in their country to have child voice actors.
That's true. That's true. Shinzo Abe created Spy X Family as a psyop to get people to fuck.
Look, don't you slander Spy X Family.
I'm not slandering. It's a joke. The joke was like Shinzo Abe's last operation before he got assassinated was to create Spy X Family. So his whole thing about Japanese people procreating and having more Japanese children to repopulate was all a plan. He made it so wholesome. He wanted weebs to get out of their fucking basements and start trying to date and have families. It was all a psyop. It's all a psyop, I tell you.
Spy X Family 9 out of 10.
It is. It's really fucking good.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I love Spy X Family. It's ultra wholesome. But goddamn, and it's right. It makes you want to have a family.
Wait, hold on, Fox. Karen, were you saying something?
Yeah. So one of the things is that they're just saying the message of like, everybody go have kids, don't use condoms. But then the rest of society hasn't changed. It's not like they change it to where, oh, schools aren't super segregated, sports aren't super segregated. The first time that you have boys and girls interact isn't the fucking 3 years of they have in high school, which forces them into really unhealthy relationships. It's just like, go have a baby. But you see anime? Anime says when you get in high school, you get relationship and baby and get married right after high school. Like, it's very bad. Like,
I'm not saying
bad.
I'm not saying it's good. It was just a joke I saw online that makes sense. Spy X Family is a psyop.
I mean, they've been saying that shit for years, though.
Yeah.
Saying shit like they got all these fan services looking girls just to get the Japanese boys horny.
Is a Japanese ploy.
Japanese boys are horny for cartoons.
Yup.
It just backfired on him.
It backfired so
It
hard.
backfired. The others are like, damn, they're horny, but they ain't going out and fucking.
They're fucking their dolls.
They're just beating their meat.
Or they're going out and getting robots.
They're humping their love pillows.
And getting their
Look
pennies
now,
from the vending machines.
whomever made full body pillows. One, thank God. Two, they opened Pandora's box.
Do you have some love pillows in your room?
I have one body pillow that I'm sorry, Karen, I hear you. Give me 1 second. I have a body pillow, but it is not for that. It is literally the fact that those things are amazing to keep
Is
your
there
pillow.
is there a female character on it?
No,
You just said it's not like it, dumb dumb.
It's literally to keep my pillows from falling to the back of the bed because they always fall off in the back side of the bed.
Okay, what were you saying, Karen?
Please don't hurt us.
Yeah, it's also like a huge problem in nobody takes like the exploitation of young women seriously. So a lot of young women are the ones that in relationships are very hesitant to get into relationships because it's just like, hey, well, if I get in danger, I can't go to the government because, the Japanese prime ministers, will just laugh me out of Congress if I say that, I've been assaulted or child porn is a problem or, I was beaten and abused, stuff like that. Like, if you don't feel, super safe, just as a person, being super safe with a child is not really on your prerogative. And then, like, a lot of Japanese anime, a lot of people have had the problems of like, well, this form of media has like it has like the same body type and stuff like that, so it makes, people who get super, super into that have too high expectations for people, and,
Yes.
it's weird.
Tragic reality.
Sure.
It's like, here's the thing, you can have a waifu and it'd be like fun and shit like that in like media. But if you have a waifu and it's like, no, if I get married, like this person has to look exactly like my wife. You need help. You need help.
Some people do get too attached to animated characters.
Yeah.
Speaking of what, hey Chris, what do you think?
Plus, like,
Fox will no longer be on this podcast. I will.
No, don't take that. Ask him how Mirko's doing. She's kicking a lot of ass in My Hero right now. Ask him how she's doing.
Dude,
I bet you he knows.
I actually don't know. I haven't watched My Hero Academia in a while.
Don't take that abuse, Chris.
I haven't watched
Fight back.
I haven't watched My
There's
Hero
nothing
Academia
to
in a while.
fight. There is nothing to fight here.
Mirko showing up and showing out.
Good for her.
She's
I'm
kicking
happy.
major ass.
I'm happy for her.
I saw
But
her do work.
But that talking 100, yeah. If you got to know the difference in reality, and I think that that's one of the big things, at least from my perspective, with my parents, why they didn't want me watching cartoons for the longest freaking time. They're like, 1, you're too old. 2, you need to know the difference between that and reality. Because
Get the fuck out of my face.
No, they'll see kids out here trying to do stuff that you would see online or on TV, and be like, you're gonna start doing that if you keep watching it like this, because it's my main source of entertainment. My main source of entertainment is literally cartoons and or sitcoms.
Some kids are crazy.
We're crazy, but not to that
Shit.
extent.
I mean, I remember me and my friends used to play Dragon Ball Z all the time in elementary school.
That's cool. We did. We also played Pokemon.
We did all that shit.
Y'all have this? Did y'all have this?
Yeah. Like, it was like, oh, you don't understand, you're gonna become this. Like, it's the same thing with, like, parents being like, oh, don't have your kids play Pokemon. They'll hate God and love evolution. Like, it's that same thing.
Or they'll learn to summon a demon.
You'll summon the demon of Yu-Gi-Oh!
When you go to evolve your Pikachu into Raichu, you will become Satan.
But here's the thing about that,
Tom.
like, sometimes you just gotta force that shit on the parents, like what my sisters did with because they showed the fucking trailer what was that anime movie trailer that we saw?
Sume?
Yeah, my sister showed my dad that shit, and he was like, "This is anime." He's like, "This is anime." They don't know.
It looked really.
They don't know. When they think of anime and that shit, they're thinking of shit like the Flintstones and the Jetsons, the shit they grew up with.
They're thinking of animation, not anime.
Yeah. Because like
They think of cartoons, and that's what they reverence.
Because like sometimes, the really artistic shit like gets people's attention. Like what was it when Spirited Away won an Oscar, and then what's his face didn't show up because he was trying to protest the Iraq War. Miyazaki, how Miyazaki refused to accept the award because he was protesting America's participation in the Iraq War, which is funny.
I don't understand how that processes, but okay.
Well, no, because he's just trying because he refused to come to America, and he was invited, and he refused to come because he didn't believe. It's like he didn't believe in the what the America was doing, so he's trying to make a point.
Okay, I can see that. Okay.
So, yep. It turns out, but Miyazaki's a huge dick.
We all know that.
Have you ever seen the videos of Miyazaki interacting with his son? He will refuse to interact with his son.
I hear y'all screaming. What are you saying?
Hayao Miyazaki hates his son, and everyone knows about it.
Oh yeah, we all know that shit.
I actually did not.
After his
information.
the thing about Miyazaki, he's great, but he is like the anti-animation studio, the anti-Disney. Like, he didn't teach anyone shit about how he made his movies. Which is why we don't hear about Studio Ghibli anymore, is because they can't make his movie. They can't, basically, he was like, I am an old master who will never teach anyone anything. Yeah!
Oh, he King Kong. He King Kong, that's what it is. I'm gonna hold all the power, but I ain't teaching y'all shit.
Oh wait, speaking of which, I want to ask y'all a question.
People who are younger than them how they do it because they're afraid they will improve on it before they retire. So they just let the entire, like, whatever they're part of, the organization, the business, the project, they just let it die.
Yeah, and that's what happened to Studio Ghibli. That's why they're doing 3D movies, because they never.
He gets to sit back and laugh and be like, oh, you couldn't do it without me. And they're like, we begged you for 30 years to share anything.
His son did Tales of the Earthsea, which isn't a great movie, but it was like his son was tripping because, you know, it's like he wanted to continue. And so he came to do a movie which wasn't really.
He's King Kong. That's what he is.
I got a question for you guys. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we're here.
No, look, Discord be weird. That's why I have to ask and repeat. What did y'all think of Good Daddy Shanks?
He is very much the same figure he was to Luffy than he was to Uta. And I say that as both a positive and a negative.
What the fuck?
The kid to be the best that they can be. But it's very obvious that he doesn't. It's actually funny. Him and Luffy are one. Yeah, the first thing is in reconvening with her is to immediately go, all right, well, I'm going back to the sunny. I'm full. I want to take a nap.
Yeah, Luffy was on some fuck shit with that one. He was on some fuck shit with that. It's like that video I showed you where that guy was talking about how Shanks is that one guy that shows up to the function and makes 7 plates to go. That's also Luffy. Except Luffy flat out said it. Thanks for the food. I'm Ghost.
He's like, I'm Ghost. And, like, it's funny because that is actually what gets Uta to, like, fucking, you know, reveal her plan is him acting exactly like Shanks and just leaving.
Yeah.
Just like, all right, I'm good, y'all. Later.
That man, that girl Uta said, you ain't going no fucking where. Sit down.
What was essentially your sister in 12 years, and you're just like, you good, goodbye.
Luffy's such an idiot.
But I love that because that's so in character. It's also in character for him to not reveal something or a person he knows until that person shows up again.
Luffy on that fuck shit, bro.
He always is on that fuck shit. He always is. That's literally his fucking mode of operations. His modus operandi.
You could tell me that he was the son of God who showed him a miracle one day, and he wouldn't understand that that was significant until 20 years later, and people were like, shit, what?
Golly.
I love him, but Jesus.
He's policy music.
You know what? This makes me really think. This makes me really think. And I'm gonna go off of what you said before, Fox. You were saying how you really wanted to see his mom, and I'm gonna say this now: if either Dragon or his mother are idiots, one of the two, because God knows he does not get that. He does not get his mind from Dragon, or Dragon has been hiding his idiocy for a long time.
No, he gets his idiotness from Garb.
Yeah, he's more Garp than anything else.
My point still stands.
And for all we know, Dragon is an idiot too.
That's why I'm.
I mean, look who his underling. He hired any. What's her name?
Ivankov?
Ivankov is an idiot. I love Ivankov. I love Ivankov. Ivankov's a fucking idiot too, though.
What do you mean?
I love her to death. I say that as a member of the Alphabet Mafia. Ivankov is an idiot. I love her to death, though. But Ivankov's too chaotic to be an underling.
You don't like the hee-haw?
Yeehaw!
I love her to death. I love Ivankov. Ivankov is great. I love her, but like, she shouldn't be a part of a revolutionary army.
I would 100% say, and I say this in the most loving way, not in the loving way that I just say this out of straight facts. If anybody got the best training, it was Sanji. It was Sanji.
Can we not talk about how Zoro is with fucking Mihawk?
Look.
The Marine Hunter Mihawk?
No, look, we're not talking about that one.
The man that...
We're not talking about
the Navy
you.
say, stop killing us, take this check?
Yeah, he literally... No,
I'm not saying that he wasn't great. I'm saying that Sanji's was better.
Why?
Hmm?
Why?
It was
He got to fly?
No, his direct antagonist. Like it directly went against his entire moral value. His like entire value. He could not fight them. All he could do was run. They're like, well, we got some food that's gonna help you, but you gotta get it.
All right, what y'all think of the monkey on the Shanks?
Yeah, Nitro. Shout out to Nitro. Good man Nitro, doing God's work.
Da, 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 da.
Nitro said you're live. Let's go.
Time skip, right? Y'all saw that monkey got buffed as shit.
Yeah, I saw that shit. That little flashback with Shanks when they found Uta. You saw the little monkey. He was just a little monkey.
Oh well.
And then you see him now. He buff as shit.
Shut up, Bobo.
Woo!
Shut up, Bojack.
Ugh,
Crazy shit.
movie was something else.
It was good. I had fun.
Good movie. Really long music video. Had weird breaks in canon, but whatever. Because the movie's not technically canon.
Not at canon at all.
It's not canon at all.
Yeah. Uda's canon, the movie is not.
Yeah, we'll see about Uta.
How would y'all rate it compared to the previous movies?
See?
Okay, alright, so about that. Movie 6 still has it for me. I'm sorry.
Which is movie 6?
Baron of Matsuri.
We haven't seen, or I haven't seen.
I haven't seen
It's
it.
the darkest One Piece movie. I need to get you two to watch
Is that the one where it's animated by the same people who did the Digimon movie?
I think so, yeah.
Digimon, digital.
That movie still has... It's
still the best.
It's still the best One Piece movie for me. I'm sorry. That movie had me in my feelings.
I still think the best one, in my opinion, is either Film Z or Strong World.
Those are close seconds for me. Those two right there.
I
They're
just
really
love
fucking good.
Strong World had such good fucking animation because that was the first movie of like the new animation movie, like new period of animation where Oda's like, okay, I'm tired of your weird ass movies. Let me fucking do this shit. And it had him, of course he was helming it and shit. So I think Strong World still takes the cake out of all the current quote unquote new era of One Piece movies. Mm-hmm. Like Film Gold, fun, fun, good animation, but whatever. Stampede was just like, hey,
fan service is fun.
Yeah, Stampede was like, hey, you guys want to see some some fucking fan wank bait? Here you go. Film Z.
I like films.
My top 3 are Strong World, Film Z, and then Red.
What about you two?
I think my top it's a tie between Film Z and Film Red.
Mm-hmm.
And then the sixth.
Sixth one, I just fucking love it. The drama in that movie is Jesus.
What about you, Karen?
God, I ain't seen a One Piece movie.
My favorite movie was Film Red. My least favorite movie was Film Red. I only think one.
There you go.
I really hope me and Jimmy can eventually get our One Piece podcast off the ground, because like I don't know if I told you yet, but like I had plans for like special episodes or like anniversary episodes or whatever to be the movies.
You had told us about it.
Yeah, and I really because that would be fun, because like all of the early ones I have not watched, so it'd be fun to experience them along with him. All the weird early ones.
Please don't do that to my table. It's wood.
Sorry.
You're good.
Wood? Did somebody say wood?
Yes, I said wood.
Did you get that reference? You know what that's from?
Absolutely not.
Did you see Full House?
Yes.
You know Uncle Joey's weird woodchuck puppet?
Nope.
You never got that far?
I probably did. I just don't remember. I do not remember things very well.
Never mind. Never fucking mind. Okay.
That's why I can rewatch everything.
Somebody who's never seen One Piece,
You've seen One Piece, just not a movie.
not reading it every week, not active.
So what would you give it?
I guess. Like a 6 out of 10?
That's fair.
Without
I'm actually giving it a 7.
besides characters and very, very general information about, the plot and the characters.
The music carried this movie. I'm just gonna say that right
It's
now.
true. It's true. I agree. And Uda's voice acting.
Like, I'm giving it a 7.
I'd give it about a 7.5 out of 10.
What about you, Mikkel?
I'd give it maybe an 8 or 9 out of 10.
Aren't you generous?
Sorry.
Generous as fuck.
Why are you guys giving them these scores? Karen's explained hers.
I'm giving it a 7 because at the end of the day, it's a run-of-the-mill One Piece movie. It really is. That music, that's a different take.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it. That's where I'm giving that boost from.
Yeah. I don't know. I think with the hand wavy ending of it all, and like, I don't know. That kind of like kill, and like, I know it's a movie, so it doesn't have to go along with canon, but like the weird breaks in the weird breaks in canon just kind of off-put me a little too much. So I think between that and the hand wavy bullshit that was a lot of the ending things that got the resolution to where it was, that just kind of sort of killed the movie a little bit for me. That's why I give it a 7.5 out of 10.
He gave it a 7 point. He gave it an actual 8, but Usopp has hockey, so he takes me.
That has nothing. I don't mind Usopp having hockey. I just think that Nami should have hockey as well.
Mikkel, why do you give it what you give it?
Okay. So, for me, Stampede I liked when I first saw it. Thinking on it, that movie is just, let's throw a bunch of characters on screen. Dude, just wild as shit. So, DVC Broly, Douglas Bullet, who was somehow.
You do not like Douglas Bullet.
I think this movie does a good job of making it so that we've got the Straw Hats at this level. How do we make the stakes actually better? And it's just we introduce Luffy's friend and makes it so that she has connections to other people who know. So it's not just a big fucking punching ball. It's actually you have to use some emotional intelligence to get through to this. So I always love it when One Piece introduces new locations and things to the lore. Even if it's it just makes the world feel that much bigger. So that's why I give it.
Fair enough.
So, one last thing, and I don't feel like I fully gave details on it, but my real critique on the animation is I feel like what they did with the budget, if they would have planned the animation budget a little bit differently, I feel like we would have gotten a much nicer looking product. Because, like, if you look at it, the drawn animation in, like, the first, like, 30, 40 minutes of the movie, great. And then I feel like they blow their load with, like, a ton of 3D animation. And then after you start seeing that 3D animation, you get really, really bad 2D animation. Like, there's a scene where Luffy is just, like, a big red rectangle with legs. And he is, like, just kind of two characters on screen. So I really would have loved it if they would have kept, like, a consistent 2D animation style. Because I feel like them trying to include 3D, whatever budget they spent on that, was not worth it. Because it didn't fit, especially when they tried to use it so much for the dance sequences. Like, it really, really took us out of it. I'd much rather have smooth 2D animation than smooth 2D animation, really bad 3D, and then kind of shitty 2D animation for the rest of it. And that's just kind of what I felt like we got.
That's fair. There were segments of the 3D animation that was like, oh, this is kind of delving into late PS2 style graphics here.
Yeah.
I only ever noticed it when she was going Hatsune Miku on us.
Love good animation. But Mikkel knows that, because me and Mikkel, I make him watch a lot of Makoto Shinkai films, and holy shit, the 2D animation in that makes it all worth it, plus the good music, that's all I need.
Honestly, I agree with all of you guys. All of this is very much it's another One Piece movie, and to be fair, I have to look at it from a different angle in order to give it a good review. I would have to look at it from a different angle. From a movie aspect, probably like a 6, but from a animation and a music aspect, straight up 9. So I'm gonna meet in the middle with an overall of 8 because it hit. Like, the music itself hit, and the story was not bad. The animation was amazing. Like,
The story was fucking stupid. Gordon's an idiot.
But that's every anime villain almost ever.
Shit.
So that's what I would give it.
Well, that about does it for this episode. This is Chris B signing off. You can find me on Instagram at Final Thoughts Media or go to my YouTube channel, Final Thoughts Media. Catch you guys on the next episode and have a great day.